My name is Lisa, and I am a full-time homemaker. I live with my husband Noah and our daughter Madison. As for what our usual home life is like.
All right, Madison, Daddy's going to make you some French toast.
Yay. Mom, what's French toast?
You're excited even though you don't know what it is? French toast is like pancakes but made with bread.
Ah, sweet Lisa. French toast is said to have originated in ancient Rome.
Why not just have pancakes?
It's popular because you can make delicious food out of leftover or hardened bread. Plus, unlike pancakes, you can enjoy different flavors depending on the bread you use.
Wow, it sounds like a kind of luxurious bread then.
Luxurious. Oh, because we use bread that can be eaten as is?
Yeah, it kind of feels a bit wasteful to me.
It's so delicious that you won't care once you've tried it.
It's that delicious.
And in French, it's called pain perdu, which means lost bread.
Dad, Madison wants to eat the French toast now.
I was just getting to the good part. All right, coming up. Just wait a bit longer.
We lived very closely and happily as a family of 3. On this day, we were visiting my in-laws' house.
Lisa, it must be tough handling both household chores and child rearing, isn't it? Don't overdo it. Are you able to take proper breaks?
Thank you for your concern, father-in-law. Noah and Madison both help out a lot, so I'm not overdoing it at all.
Oh, seems like my worries were unnecessary.
All right, Madison, how about we go to the nearby park? You might get to ride on a panda.
Yay, I'm going to swing on the panda. Grandpa, come with us.
All right, let's go play with Grandpa. Off we go.
Yay, Grandpa and the panda.
Dad, are you sure you can ride? Well then, off we go.
All of you, take care.
Really? Just because Dad is here, flattering him. What a cunning woman.
I'm sorry. I'll be more careful in the future. The father-in-law was kind to everyone and cherished both me and Madison. On the other hand, the mother-in-law has disliked me since before our marriage, and would often make snide remarks and nag at me when Noah and the others were not around. This was not limited to visits to my in-laws' house. I've finished the housework, so I'll take a break until Madison comes back. The doorbell rang, but who could it be? Oh, my mother-in-law.
Lisa, I'm here. Open up.
If I open the door, she'll definitely start with the snide remarks. I'll pretend I'm not home.
Lisa, you're there, aren't you? Open the door right now.
Eek. Please come back soon. Whenever Noah was not around, she would invariably come over to make snide remarks and nag. So, I gradually started to dodge her by pretending not to be home. Then, one day, when I returned from shopping, the front door is open. I locked it, and Noah doesn't seem to be back yet. In situations like this, it's best not to enter and to contact the police, but... Noise from my room? What? Mother-in-law.
Lisa, you're finally back.
How did you get into our house?
Oh, with the spare key, of course.
Spare key. I didn't give you one, and why are my belongings gathered in the hallway?
Can't believe you don't understand why.
What? Unbelievably, the mother-in-law was inside the house, busily packing up my belongings. As I stood there confused and trying to grasp the situation.
You're divorcing Noah and leaving this house.
What? We're not getting a divorce. Why would you say that?
I never approved of your marriage to him from the start. You're plain and lack flair, and you don't show the slightest intention of devoting yourself to your mother-in-law. You've been fawning over Noah and my husband, getting all the attention. It's utterly displeasing to watch.
But you eventually agreed to our marriage, didn't you?
That was only because you were already pregnant with Madison. The child is innocent, so I reluctantly gave my permission.
That's terrible.
Lately, you've been conveniently going out whenever I come over. Such impudence. Now that Madison is grown, Noah and we can take care of her just fine. In other words, you're no longer needed. Disappear from Noah and our lives at once.
Why would you do such a thing?
Why? You dare say that when you've been nothing but trouble? Have some shame. Noah will marry someone 100 times more suitable than you. Oh, if you're worried about being lonely, I could introduce you to someone else to marry.
Someone else?
Yes. A son of one of my friends is single. Marry him. That way, you can divorce Noah without being lonely. I must say, it's a brilliant idea. Now that it's settled, take your packed belongings and leave immediately.
Saying that, the mother-in-law began packing my belongings again. Filled with anger at her unreasonable claims, I could not stop shaking. All I've heard are your unilateral decisions. Please, enough is enough.
Quoi, Lisa?
First of all, making a spare key without permission is wrong. What you're doing is no different from a thief.
A thief? I haven't stolen anything. Don't lump me in with them.
What? Entering my house without permission makes you no different from a thief. Excuse me, but do you lack any common sense at all?
I've never seen Lisa this angry before.
Are you even listening to me?
Yes, I'm listening.
Next. Why should I have to divorce Noah? And remarriage? To a friend's son. Stop deciding things on your own.
But.
No buts. Don't presume to decide my life for me. Last. Always nagging and making snide remarks at me. Have I really done something so wrong? If you have no intention of getting along, at least leave me alone.
But.
No buts. I'm living happily with Noah and Madison. Please, don't interfere with that.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What does that mean? Do you still intend to interfere?
I won't interfere anymore.
Intimidated by my furious anger, the mother-in-law finally showed fear. Then, Madison and Noah, who had gone out to play, came back.
I'm home. Huh? Why is Grandma here?
Madison. Noah.
Lisa, why do you look so scared?
Noah, you're back at just the right time. Help me. Lisa has been saying terrible things and bullying me.
What? Lisa would never do something like that.
Yeah, Mommy wouldn't do that.
She did. Look at Lisa's face. She looks as if she's swallowed all the anger in the world. Does that look like the face of someone who's just having a normal conversation with her mother-in-law?
That's because.
Listen, Mom, Lisa is the kind of person who can't stand by when someone's in trouble. She's definitely not the type to bully her mother-in-law or anyone. I know her best.
But Lisa really did.
Noah, you believe me.
Of course, I do. If Lisa's mad, it's because the person she's mad at did something wrong. Actually, did Mom do something mean to you? I'm sorry for not being there. Were you okay?
Wait just a minute. What kind of logic is that? It's not fair to make me the villain for that reason. I didn't do anything mean to Lisa.
Grandma's lying. I saw Grandma saying mean things to Mommy.
So, no, that's just a misunderstanding, Madison dear.
It's not a misunderstanding. I saw and heard what Grandma said.
You saw and heard. Could it be?
Saying that, the mother-in-law looked around the room and froze upon seeing a certain device.
As you guessed, we watched the whole exchange on the kid's monitor. The video was streamed in real time to my phone, and Madison saw it with me.
Real time. But you didn't see everything, did you? Then it doesn't mean I was in the wrong.
There's no use trying to escape it. It's the type that also records.
What? Then that means.
Yeah, we saw everything from start to finish. I thought it was some kind of bad dream. Now that you know, just admit your guilt.
Guilt, that's a bit much. I may have gone a bit too far with what I said, but that's just a common thing between mothers-in-law and daughters-in-law. It's just one form of communication.
Don't joke around. How is that supposed to be communication? You even barged into our house. I could report you to the police, you know?
Police? Noah, you would report your own mother to the police?
How can you not understand what you've done?
Mommy is always smiling and would never make that face normally. For Mommy to get this mad, it just shows how wrong Grandma was.
But that's all part of communication too. You know, like after the rain, the earth hardens. It's that kind of thing.
Noah and Madison continue to confront the mother-in-law, but she refuses to admit her wrongdoing. Then, suddenly.
Enough of this nonsense and your rage. What on earth are you doing?
Eek. Why is father here too?
After watching the recording and realizing it was too much to handle, I called him.
Wait a minute. What have you done?
I've seen the video as well. You said quite a bit to Lisa.
Father might not understand, but in the world of women, it's mostly like that.
Oh, is that the norm in the world of women?
Yes, exactly. Women are always clashing like that. You know, there's a saying, men work outside, women manage the home. Just like that. Women are protecting their territory.
Heck, nonsense. Bringing up outdated ideas like that.
Outdated. That's why I said you wouldn't understand.
So tell me, is bullying a friendly person unilaterally the way of women?
That's not what I meant.
I thought so. By doing such things, the one who should be driven out is the bully. As a matter of domestic policy, it's a terrible move. Moreover, to arrange a remarriage and push for a divorce is absolutely unacceptable.
That was my way of being kind.
Lies. That's not kindness at all. I'm happy when I'm with mommy and daddy, just the three of us. Don't take my mommy and daddy away from me.
Madison.
That's because you've only lived with your mommy and daddy, Madison. It's scary how imprinting works, isn't it? Living with grandma and grandpa would be much more fun than with mommy, so it's time to say goodbye.
No, I absolutely don't want that. My mommy is the only mommy for me.
Exactly. Are you kidding me? Didn't you listen to Madison?
Of course, I heard her. And after hearing, I still think this is for the best.
You can't be serious. She actually means it.
Despite Madison's heartfelt plea, the grandmother's unique way of thinking proves impervious to change. Observing this, the grandfather steps in.
This is hopeless. She's not showing any remorse. If words aren't enough, we have no choice but to make her understand through actions.
Actions. Are you going to hit me?
Fool, I would never do such a thing.
You're not going to hit me. Then what do you mean by actions?
You'll pay compensation for the harassment towards Lisa.
Compensation. Why should I have to pay money?
If appealing to your conscience doesn't work, we must show sincerity in a tangible way.
What? No. Absolutely not. I don't work. In fact, I've never worked. I can't possibly pay compensation.
It's not about whether you can or cannot. You must do it right here, right now.
What kind of stubbornness is that? You call others outdated, but your thinking is old-fashioned too?
Ha, say whatever you want. I'll make sure you work, even if you dislike it. Rain or snow, tired or not, you'll work. No excuses.
What? Is that something you do to your wife?
What you did is not something one does to a daughter-in-law, so don't talk back. Lisa, I'm sorry for not noticing earlier. It was my lack of supervision.
That's not it. Father-in-law, you've been very kind to me, always helping me. Thank you always.
Thank you. I'll make sure to properly educate her in response to your feelings.
Eck, what is this? Always making me out to be the bad guy.
You have no right to sulk. The fact is, you are the only one in the wrong. Now, let's go home. We need to find you a job immediately.
No, I don't want to work. I absolutely don't want to work.
Goodbye, Mom. Don't ever come back.
In this world, it's all about give and take. Do good things, and good things will happen. Do bad, and bad will follow. You need to properly reflect on bullying mommy.
So, mother-in-law, this ends now, once and for all.
Anyone help me.
Thus, the mother-in-law was taken back to the in-laws' house by the father-in-law. He immediately found her a job, and she started working the very next day. Given her age and the fact it was her first job, she was completely inept and attempted to skip work from the first day. However, the father-in-law would appear out of nowhere and bring her right back. Despite her efforts to escape work day after day, the father-in-law always showed up at just the right moment to prevent her from doing so. Reluctantly working, her first paycheck was entirely claimed as compensation for me. And so, the mother-in-law was doomed to struggle daily with a job she never got used to, barely receiving any pay, enduring hard and painful days. As for our family...
All right, Madison, Grandpa will make you the best French toast ever.
Really? Yay. I love French toast.
Thank you, Dad. Madison has been really into French toast lately.
Oh, the best French toast. Let's see what you've got.
Let's see what you've got. But I'm curious about this best claim.
Well, you see, I use pancakes for the bread.
What? Pancake French toast.
Oh, I thought it was something special since it's the best, but pancakes. What? That sounds incredibly delicious.
Noah.
It's the best of both worlds, a masterpiece. The fluffiness of the pancake and the tenderness of the French toast will fill your mouth. Once you know this, you might not be able to go back to other French toasts.
Grandpa, that sounds so delicious.
Come on, quickly. Let me taste that French toast.
You too. If you want to eat quickly, let's get the table ready.
I'll help prepare.
I'm curious about how to make it, so I'll pass.
If you don't help, you're not eating.
I will help prepare too.
All right, let's all get ready together. Since then, the father-in-law occasionally visits to play with Madison. This day, he decided to make French toast for a snack. The idea of using pancakes for French toast was new to me, and I was looking forward to it. True to his word, the fluffy and tender texture filled us with happiness. Madison enjoyed eating it immensely, with the father-in-law watching over her with a gentle smile. Noah also devoured it happily, with the father-in-law trying to hide his grin by turning away. And so, our family continued to enjoy these fluffy, tender, and joyful moments together. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.